Welcome to challenge number 1. So first things first, we're on a spaceship and we're trying to make it work to explore the galaxy. And then you can see the show global objects button here. And what this displays is a few variables that we have access to. And that's already in the program. We don't have to do anything to get them. So there's navigation, there's a ship, and there's a radio. Okay, so the first, I'll just delete my existing code so you don't see what's happening. So the first thing that we have to do is that, okay, apparently our ship isn't on. Our ship's power on property is set to false. So we need to write a function called power on, which will change the power on property of the ship object. If that is set to false, change it to true to get things going. Okay, so first we have to write our function. So we do that with the function keyword. And it says that the function should be called power on. So that's what we'll do. So now that's an empty function. To access the property of an object, first we have to do ship. And then we call on the property power on. And right now you can see that ship's power on property is false. So we need to change it to true to actually make it turn on. So that's how we solve challenge 1. And I want to show you how it works in your browser console so you can see the values changing yourself. So on the website, the ship variable is already set in the program. But our browser console is a separate program that has no knowledge of what is happening on the website. So we should define our ship property here. So if we do ship.powerOn, you see that it's false, right? And now after we put in the ship variable, we should also put in this power on function. But just because we have the power on function doesn't mean that the ship's power is on. The reason is we haven't actually used the function yet. So to use the function, we need to say power on with the empty brackets. And now when we say ship.powerOn, it's turned into true. And in the challenge itself, you don't need to call power on. And that's because when you solve the challenge, the program will call upon power on for you. So I'm only doing it here because then you can see this property changing. All right, so now that we've gone over all the concepts here, I'll see you for challenge 2.